All right, I personally have been using bands for resistance training for over 10 years, and I'm going to show you and we're going to tell you why and how to use bands for biceps and triceps to give you the best workout possible. Many people won't agree with it, but we're going to tell you why, and it might change your mind.
So we're going to show you 5 different options to help tone your arms up, plus you're going to get a little bit of core work involved as well.
More than just a little. Wait till you try it, Mike.
So some of the benefits of using a band versus a weight itself is the progressive resistance you get while going through the motion. So for biceps example, as I pull up, it's easier down lower, but as I get higher and more tension in the band, it becomes harder. Now a weight, you're going to be stuck at whatever weight you can do at the bottom range here and start to curl up, because as you curl more, it becomes easier.
That's right. That's a system that a lot of people actually work with that are serious. They'll actually combine bands with weights. The other thing is if you're traveling and you want to get your exercises done in a hotel room or whatever, easy to put these in your luggage. Not so easy with weights.
And number 3, you can do vertical or horizontal resistance with bands. Brad is using horizontal, I am doing vertical. With the weight, you're always going to be stuck in some sort of vertical plane. Even if you're benching, technically you're pushing in a vertical plane.
Gravity always goes vertical. Now, one of the big advantages, particularly for people who are 55 or over, when you go with the horizontal resistance like I'm doing here, not only is my bicep getting strengthened, but my core is, because the resistance is pulling my body back this way. My core has to engage to maintain my vertical stance, as well as balance. As my feet are working, you may not be aware of it, but it's really working balance as well, core. Big benefits, particularly, like I said, for us people with gray hair.
So some general rules for all these exercises is start with 1 set or up to 3, depending upon if you're a beginner or more advanced, and try to do 10 repetitions each time. And also make sure to do them every other day. Give your arms a break so the muscles can actually repair and grow.
Right, so we're going to try get to 10 repetitions. That's 1 set, rest, and then do another one. It all depends on where you're at as far as your conditioning. All right, we're going to show you 5 different ways to exercise those arms, tone them up, and we're going to start with your typical vertical standing one. Then we're going to get to the ones that really add the benefits we just talked about.
So when you're standing, you can use 1 band like Brad is. You can use 2, 3, 4, however many you want. That's the benefit. And the wider your stance is, the more resistance you're going to feel. The closer my legs are, less resistance I feel. So go whatever comfortable for you. Hold that position and try to do 10 curls. Try to keep your elbows tight to your body. Don't be doing this and hurling over like that. I like to keep my elbows in tight, keep them there, and that gives a good bicep workout.
That's right. And notice for resistance, you can use different bands. Typically, you'll get 5 bands. Each one has different colors. They have the different colors where you denote the resistance. Mike is actually doubling up using the red and black because he's much stronger than I am. I just have the red bands. It works out very well and very efficiently.
So with this next exercise, you're going to need to use the door anchor. If you're going to do this system, Brad will show the wall anchors. Simply put it on the bottom of the door frame here and then close the door and it will stay in place. So for this exercise, we're going to do a curl again, but we're going to hit a slightly different angle. And you could start with just 1 band like this, and I'm going to curl across my body like this here. And if you want to make it more challenging, try to grab both handles at the same time and then do it, and it's going to be a lot more oomph. You can also change the angle with this if you want to hit different parts of your bicep.
There you go. Again, we're working balance and core there, depending on the angle. Here, I'm going to show, if you happen to have the wall anchors, they're handy because you simply just put them on right there, and you don't need the door. Hard to travel with the wall anchor though. And we're going to work that here. 1 hand, 2, and actually I'll go and do both from this angle. I usually do it on the next angle up at mid stance, but we'll get into that in a little bit later. So it really gives you a nice stretch, good posture, good core, and everything works together. Let's go to the next one.
For the next bicep exercise, you're going to need to put it in a top position, either top of the door or top of the wall anchors. Brad was having fun showing it there. So simply get the band nice and taut and make sure your arms are straight out in front of you. And then you're going to curl up, bring your hands towards your head and then back like this. Try to have a nice controlled motion. Try to keep your arms in the same place. Don't let them sway up and down. And you're going to, again, try to do 10 repetitions.
Good. Now I'm going to do it with two bands on here, and this is the way I really like to do them. I'll start at this angle. It's going to give me the benefit of bicep as well as the core. And this part of my back, remember, is an important part of your core. So I actually lean into it or lean back. So it's working my core, tighten my abdomen, and I'll work it here. And I feel my back right around my lumbar spine, those muscles really working right now as well. You can stagger your stance a little bit if you feel a little awkward or like you're going to fall. It's kind of a nice, unique way that most people never think about. Okay, the next one with the door anchors, simply put it at about chest level. Go ahead, Mike.
So with this one, you're going to face away from the door, and I'm going to have my arms nice and taut behind me, and then I'm going to curl up like this. Brad kind of showed it earlier. Gets a good core activation as well. Again, try to do 10 repetitions. If you have to do a staggered stance, that is fine, but you're going to hit biceps here, and Brad's going to show how you can hit triceps in the same position.
That's right. I really want to emphasize postural benefits with this. It pulls the shoulders back, stretches the pec muscles in front for people who have this rounded posture. Another benefit using this particular technique. I'm going to use the anchor on the top. You'll typically get 3 anchors with a set. If you go to bobandbrad.com, you actually get 4 for about the same price. And this works really well. I'm going to go here. And when I do this, it's all tricep. I'm not going to do this. That wouldn't be a bad exercise for the shoulders, but for triceps, it's here, trying to keep the elbows stationary. And right now, my abdominal core is working overtime so that I don't get pulled backwards like this. And I'm going to work here. Yeah, there we go. And I usually do 10 of these. And I actually throw in some of these too for my pecs, but this is the wrong video for that. So we're back to here to doing these. Really works the core well and the triceps.
Okay, the last exercise we're going to do is triceps. Brad and I will show different variations. Now, if I had more bands, I could possibly do this standing. However, to make it more taut, I'm going to grab up a little higher, and then I'm just going to bring my arms down like this. A good tricep activation. Again, I'm not bringing my arms way up, keeping them at my side, keeping my core engaged. I'm trying to pull straight down. If you pull towards your body more, you get a little bit different activation of the muscles. This is way too easy for you, and you're a taller person. You could certainly try kneeling down like this and then doing the tricep exercise, but it's just a good way, and I can feel it working.
Right. Now, the option of grabbing the band, I would never do because it just seems silly. So I'm going to actually use them like this. You can go body against the door or against the wall and work. Now, this really isolates the triceps. So you don't get any of the other benefits that we talked about as far as core, balance, those things. But what you can do, if to make it more resistance, here I have 2 bands on there. And I'm going to squat down and do the isometric chair, working my legs, hips, etc. And now I'm going to do my triceps. It's just another variation, something to break up your routine. All of these different variations, you can try 1, 2, or every week do a different one. Good way to work it. You'll find your favorite ones very quickly and work those. Mike, you want to finish it up?
Now, if you start to have some sore muscles after working your biceps and triceps too much, you can simply try using a massage gun on the area to help loosen it up. Make sure you pick a nice massage head. The Q2 and the Air 2 are a little less aggressive, so if you're a smaller body type, they'll work well.
That's right. Now, you don't have to have a massage gun. You can simply do a manual massage on that bicep or tricep. It works very well. Do it till your hands get tired, then work the other one. The massage guns do work very nice. And I like that airhead because it's not too aggressive, not too, it's easy to use, and you can get around on both sides well. I like to work all the way up into the shoulder. You really do a complete job with it. So They're really nice, these smaller ones for this type of massage. Is there anything else? I think there's another video related to this.
Yes, if you'd like to check out more videos on
Here, let me
arm
turn this up.
exercises, you
There
can
we
click
go.
the video link on the screen. Lose arm flab using body weight, dumbbells, or bands.
Right, so we're using all the methods on that one.
Is your wife in that video?
Yes, she is, and she's a lot better looking than both of us put together.
Bob and Brad, the two most famous physical therapists on the internet.